Buick Reatta. This is actually given like the crack pipe prices that most Reatta people are asking for these things. Um, I'm pretty sure that this is actually relatively cheap for a Reatta. So you got a 1990. I cannot remember how many years that they made this for. Like 88 to 92 ish. Could be 87 to 93. I don't know. But it's got just under 100,000 on it. Well maintained, no paint body work. 57, I'm pretty certain, is actually considered to be cheap for one of these. These were one of those cars to where it's like, and GM did this a lot, really, in this time period. GM and other companies, but especially like GM, would do this thing to where they would make a car as an instant classic, and it was just the whole thing was completely contrived. They would take a car with an ordinary chassis and an ordinary engine and do some like meaningless, like pseudo fancy bullshit to make it seem like a special deal when in reality they were adding like no value, and then they would just sell it, and they would sell it under this like this whole see the Reatta craftsman's log. They like made all the like assembly line workers like sign a piece of paper like yes, that was how they made it special, you know. But all this was a LeSabre chassis and a LeSabre engine. It's like I've tried to tell people in the past, this is a Buick LeSabre with the third quarter of the car removed, right? Basically the two rear doors and the rear seats, that quarter of the car is basically just like cut and removed. And so you've got hoods like a LeSabre, front cabins like a LeSabre, trunk's about like a LeSabre. It's just that one section is gone. And then they also put a touchscreen in some years. This is a post touchscreen, being a 19, what do we say, 90? It's a post touchscreen. Did I own a Reatta at one point in my life? I'm not gonna say yes or no to that question at this time. But it was a touchscreen model. But this is an incredibly original shape. I mean, I really have to say that this is a nice sale. This is a nice car, nice sale. But again, I mean, like I said, this is one of those cars that GM made it up as an instant classic. Like just made it out of like thin cloth or whatever the term is, and like was like that's gonna be worth something someday. And it's like not because they did anything to make it be special, but because it was special because they declared that it was special. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is in Tucker, Georgia. Same female owner since 1995. He's got a list of all the features, of course. Yeah, I mean, that's your Reatta. That's your Reatta. If I was this person, I would probably not be on Craigslist. I would maybe be on, Bring a Trailer, Cars and Bids, eBay. I think that that's actually worth more than 57 because there is a contingent of Reatta people out there, and I've met some of them, who they are, they for whatever reason they will pay money dollars for the automobile. I can't explain to you why. I'm just saying to you that those people exist.